What's up, guys? We're back out here. It is Saturday. Gonna move the cars out and get the car out of the garage. Kyle's coming over, Steph's coming over, and I'm pretty much just gonna try and button up the car today for the drift event next weekend. As of right now, it looks like I'm driving. I gotta go to the dentist in the morning, so I'm gonna be taking the truck, the trailer, and all that down to the city, hit the dentist on my way down, and then go to the track. So we'll get there a little bit late, but there's still gonna be a ton of seat time throughout the rest of the day. As of right now, the weather's still looking good, and the weather actually cleared up for the whole week, so it's not bad in case I run into anything. My wheels should be here on Tuesday, so I'm gonna have to get those mounted, get the front of the car lowered, and figure out alignment stuff and all that. But today I'm gonna roll the car out. I'm gonna test fit the Mustang wheels we just mounted in the last video on the rear of the car and see if I have to run a little spacer, anything to clear the brakes, and then pull the front wheels off of the car, tighten up everything, make sure that's all good, clear out the car, go through the tech list, make sure everything is a-okay, and that we're gonna have no issues passing tech or anything once we get to the track, and no issues with the car. Another issue I ran into though was that the inner CV on the driver's side, I used a worm gear clamp on it and it was hitting my exhaust. So I'm going to disconnect the exhaust, take the mufflers off for the track event, and just run. It'll just be a 3-inch straight pipe that kind of has a little like curve to dump right before the diff. So it should be hitting the, I don't think. Yeah, it shouldn't be hitting the CV joint worm gear clamp that holds the boot on. And then we'll be able to figure that out down the line. Not going to stress over that just yet. But here I have 25 mil spacers. So I'm also going to test fit these on the front of the car and see if with my extended studs in the front, if they clear this, if they'll work. If not, I'll have to swap back the stock studs in, and I'm going to put the extendeds in the spacers. And then the tires here for the new wheels to mount up. So all this stuff is here, just waiting on the wheels to get here on Tuesday. Alright guys, so the car is started. Again, let it warm up a little bit before I back it out. It's a little windy, so don't mind the wind noise. Hopefully the wind dies down, and also hopefully it gets a little warmer now that the sun is like hitting the driveway. It won't be as bad, but this weather sucks. Why do I live up here? Alright, so first things first, we're gonna check and see if my Mustang, the new Mustang wheels, fit on the rear with or without spacer. So they fit very closely. I'm gonna grab the 5 mil spacers because I run them with the other ones anyway, and then we'll be good. Okay, so that will require me finding the 5 mil spacers. So if I can't find the 5 mils, I'm just gonna tighten them up and make sure they clear as is. I'm sure I'll find them, and then I know for sure that with the 5 mils they'll be good. So I'm gonna tighten these up now. Alright, so we are tight out of gear, and we have no contact with the brakes, so we are good. I was a little worried because the other ones have a different spoke design, so I was just a little concerned that with this spoke design it was going to hit, but we actually have more clearance on these than we do with the other ones, so we're good. Alright, and there we go. Everything is good. Wheels fit. Plenty of fender clearance here. Got plenty of brake clearance here. Even though it looks close, I mean it is, but we got enough. This purple matches that purple spot on, which is cool, very cool that it worked out that way. I mean, they're not obviously not the best looking thing ever. Gonna clean up the tires. Now I'm gonna pull the fronts off and make sure these spacers fit on and see if they clear the studs, even though I don't have the new front wheels. And then while the wheels are off, I'm gonna tighten everything that we were working on with the tie rods, tighten the tie rod ends, throw the new cotter pins in there, and I can see from here that both sides are towed out pretty significantly. So I'm probably gonna maybe do a little driveway alignment job today, even though if I lower the car more with the other wheels, I have to do it again, but at least just to kind of get it in like the ballpark. All right, so the mess that I'm currently in, well, one, is that Kyle's here fixing the big massive scratch down the side of my car on the V that a tree branch that was hanging into the road did after the snowstorms last week. But the predicament that I'm in now is I was going to hammer out my studs for out of the wheel hubs because the spacers won't fit with them on. And the issue I ran into is that the wheel hub actually had a ton of play, and it was the factory wheel hub. So I had to call around. I'll show you how much it has. I had to call around to a bunch of stores, and one store like 20 minutes away has it. We ended up with the wheel hub out, and I was gonna hammer out the studs, but the hub has a boatload of play in it. It's hard for me to even show you. Tyler's here now. Tyler brought me yet another tire. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these tires. I guess drift with them, but I don't know where I'm gonna keep them in the time being. Kyle fixed my car. Thanks, Kyle. Kyle buffed my car. You would never think a tree hit it, so that's a plus. Now I gotta wet sand and buff the whole car when it gets warm because I'm gonna have a nice clean strip. Instead of a pinstripe of scratch, I'm just gonna have a pinstripe of no scratches because the whole car is scratched. So there you go. There's no scratch. It's gone. Looks good. Hub. This thing. This annoying hub is trash. Got the new hub on the car. Got the 25 mil spacer. That fits, even though we're going to use these with it. This is what an 18 by 10 and a half minus 10 looks like on a 3000 GT. Might just run it, send it.
Hella flush.
It's all the stance points.
Empty flush. Wait, did you reveal what wheels you're going to get now?
No, it's still a mystery.
Wait, you just said it, so. You gotta redo the whole thing.
I'm just gonna go beep. Yeah, so now that the car's in the sunlight, I can actually show the quick release.
You got CCWs, Mike.
Quick release, looks good, DND, interiors, matches the handbrake, and matches everything on the outside of the car.
My handbrake was hitting the wiper arm when you would release it. So Tyler came up with the idea of just taking the stalk out, pulled it out, unplugged it. Now handbrake has nothing to hit when I release. And we also tighten the handle up, so it's all Gucci. This video did not really go where I expected it to go. And for me, I didn't really get done as much stuff as I wanted to. All right, tire situation. These two have about a lap on them. They're used tires. We put the camber worn side on the outside because I typically get some inside wear because I have a little bit of negative camber in the rear. So these are going to be good. Probably going to be starting off with either these or the others, but either way. So you got these two. Got these two Kumhos with a 45 sidewall. They still have some good life left on them. These are the same tires that are on the other two Mustang wheels that we test fit earlier. So Sean has a couple extra of these. So we're going to put these on Sean's wheels, along with, I think, this set here. I'm basically going through everything Tyler has given me and picking out what has the best tread. And I think these two are going to be the winners. They have a decent amount of tread left on them. They are 55 sidewalls. These are going to go on the other two Mustang wheels that Sean has. So Sean bought wheels for the IS300 before Honda moves last year, and he bought a bunch of 17s. He has since been moving over to 18s because he grabbed a couple wheels off the counter. So he'll be running 18s, so he doesn't really have as much use for the Mustang wheels as he did before. So I'm going to mount, I have so many extra tires that I'm going to mount those two other sets on Sean's 4 Mustang wheels, and then basically if he needs them, he can use them. If I need them, I'll use them, but I think I'll be able to get a full day out of the 2 sets that I have. But it'll be good to have extra wheels, and again, shout out Tyler for all these extra tires. But then we have these guys over here stacked up, and these are some meaty guys. They got some good tread. 2 different tires, but they're very similar tread pattern. They're the same size, and I'm saving these bad boys. They're 55 sidewall, so I'm saving these guys for club loose opening moves. I'll put these on a set of the Mustang wheels for opening moves for sure.
and I'll be able to, without a doubt, I bet you I'll be able to do the whole entire day with these. And I like them that they're directional because I'll be able to put them on backwards and hopefully get some more smoke out of them. So that's what we'll be doing.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna wrap this one up here. I'm just gonna clean up. It's getting dark, so we have it all tomorrow to continue working, and I want the car to be just about 100% other than the wheels and the front wheels and the alignment. So as always, hope you guys enjoyed this video and like the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Later.